Hello, everybody. Average Gamer here, and welcome back to another episode of Kerbal Space Program. We're finally in orbit, and I really suck at this game. So, what we're going to do in this episode, I already just kind of circularized my orbit. We're now going to aim for the moon, which might actually be the hardest part. I want to... Wow, 13. That's actually not bad. $66 won't be too bad because I can come in high and then move in lower. It's going to be a 1 minute and 8-second burn. We have tons of fuel to do it, which also tells me that means we're going to burn at 34 seconds. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to warp to this point here. I'm going to tell the guy, hey, do me a favor and aim towards our target, please. Tons of electricity. Just me not being the most efficient at our getting into orbit is probably what's going to come back and bite us in the butt. Alright, so I'm going to warp to this spot here. So that's about a minute. So once again, we're going to burn at 34 seconds. Because you want to burn at half and half at this point. Alright, so once again, we're burning at 34 seconds. Two, one, full burn. Here we go. Question is, do we have the fuel? I can see our apogee getting pushed out there. Or apoapsis and a periapsis. So remember, you always got to burn a little half before you're at the node, and then half after the node. So we're at 29 seconds remaining in the burn. 24. We still haven't even used up half our fuel yet. 20. 16. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. I want to get close. Come on. $38, $39. All right, we're moving away. That's perfect. That's going to get us close enough so that once we get around here, we can do our next burn to basically do a nice big loop. What I want to do now is I want to go to about here. And I want to do science. I believe it's number 3. Is it 3? Or is it 4? It's 4. Temperature scan. No, we're good. Okay. So now what I want to do is I want to tell it, hey, I actually want at 41, I actually want to bring myself into the moon orbit. That's a 20-second burn. I'm actually pretty happy with that. Now, also with the way the game works, is I can start doing science for the moon right here. And that's when we're going to do our first big batch of science. But I also want to double check. Nope. So pretty much anything here near the moon is we're officially in the moon biome right here. So we're going to warp just within the moon's system. And then we're going to hit the number 9 and do our science. And boom, we're officially in the moon's, we'll say the Mooner system. Alright, gonna turn that off real quick, and we're going to hit the number 9. 30, wow, 49 science just from that. We're going to transport that first. We're going to let that go and let our science kind of catch up. With the temperature scan, which is a lot less information. It's going to take 8 bits. So it'll take like 10 seconds to send, which is no big deal. We're going to send the goo because it's only 10. We're going to send it now. Just don't want to kill too much of our power. Okay, and then we're going to send the atmospheric scan. Boom. We're good to go there. Okay, now, once again, 20-second burn. So I'm not really going to do much except click, go to next maneuver. And if we set this up right, we should be perfectly within line of Kerbin. And we're not going to lose contact with Kerbin at all. So we lose contact with Kerbin, we lose contact and control of this thing. So we're going to burn at 10 seconds. Oh, look at that. Actually, if I do 3. Right now. 4? There we go. Send and send. So once again, 10 seconds is when we do the burn. I'm not too really worried about losing contact there. Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Full burn. I'm stopping our burn. Our burn doesn't look like it's working. What's going on here? We weren't aimed. Ah! That's going to come back to probably bite me in the butt here. Once we get on this side and get back into control. $22, 17. $10. Boom, look at that. 10 and 69. So we're now going to cancel that. We're going to lose contact with our probe in the next few moments. And when we come around on the other side, we should be good to go. So I'm just going to tell it, hey, do me a favor and warp here, please. And we will lose contact. Boom. We've now lost contact with our probe. No big deal. It's going to commit the other side. I love the whole Death Star thing, including the trench. We're still out of contact. So that's at 69, and this is at 10. So I want to bring the other one down to 10 as well. So I'm now going to order this. Hey, do me a favor. 4, 6, 9, 12 is close enough. It's going to be a 2-second burn, so I'm just going to hit the button and just say warp. I'm going to tell our guy here to immediately aim once we come out of warp to our node. It'll take it a couple seconds. Oh, look at this. First lunar probe. And actually, I think I might be able to do some more science. Nope. So once again, it's a 2-second burn. So basically, we're going to burn for 1 second before and 1 second after. Get back into this stuff again. 4, 3, 2, and burn. And stop the burn. And 12 and 12. Perfect. So we're at 10 and 12. We're just going to 10, 7, 13 and 10, 7. Nah, so close. But let's take a look. So we're not close enough to get views of the moon too much. It's not rendering, but I also don't want to get too close. I want to do at least one full lap around the moon first, so I can make sure that we have no like we're not too close. Like there's a peak there that we're pretty close to. Yeah, you know what? I think we're okay. The moment we come out of the dark side, I'm gonna hit the space bar and we're gonna pop off the back of this stuff. And we're coming off the back side once we get to here. So I'm actually gonna order it. Do me a favor. Once we get to here, warp, and then we're gonna hit the space bar, and that should push this up a little bit. There. Yep. Ooh, and that pushed that down quite a bit. But that should be fine. We actually should be close enough possibly to see. Nope, no rendering. But that's going to go and hit. This is a good way to see just how close we are. So this should hit, or it's just underneath the orbit. Yeah, it's just underneath, so it's going to miss. So it shouldn't hit anything. But that is our fuel. And there we go. We are officially, well, let's say interstellar, but we're definitely interplanetary at this point. We officially have gotten to our moon. We got our probe. Let's aim it this way. That should turn all our stuff. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Actually, if I hit retrograde, now it should be facing this way the entire time, right? It should now be all the time facing towards the sun. Oh. Yeah, right now we're ridiculously close to the surface, but we're not going to be able to see anything. Kind of wish I had floodlights that could actually light up the this side of the moon, but there you go. That is our first jaunt into orbit around the moon. Lots of science was had. Lots of experiments were done. We're now at 254 science, so we wanted to get advanced flight control. High-powered electronics, no. I could do precision engineering at this point. And that gives us the relay. And we can launch our first set of communication satellites. But let's get the advanced control first. And then if we have... Oh, okay, so we do have the power. Okay, then we're going to get precision engineering. And what we're going to do in the next episode is launch our very first comm satellite into low orbit. Now, it won't be crazy or awesome, but it should be good. You have it. Okay, so I need to unlock general construction and then advanced construction, and we can get the payload shells. Okay. Those fairings are always a good thing. Alright, so anyways, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye.